Is Scarface the greatest storyteller in hip-hop? Or is he one of the greatest storytellers in hip-hop? If not either, who holds the crown? There's a never-ending and highly controversial debate about who holds the title in this domain. Is it Slick Rick, Biggie, Tupac, Ice Cube, Kool G Rap, or an artist that you can name? To be fair, all of those are valid choices. However, today I want to focus on the unique and fascinating storytelling of Houston rapper Scarface and why he is one of the greatest rap narrators and urban tale tellers of all time. To get a better idea of why this situation is so interesting but yet complex, you must first understand the climate of hip-hop during that time. While there were some rappers from other regions, New York and Los Angeles pretty much dominated the hip-hop industry, and the South was barely in the conversation.
When I first got signed, when I was doing the Truth album, they had asked me did I want any features on the album. And I was like, yo, just get me Scarface. Cause I grew up listening to Scarface. That's my favorite rapper. So after we did that one record, Mac and Brad, it was like always, all right, we gotta get Face on something.
Often called your favorite rapper's favorite rapper, the Houston legend and Geto Boys frontman perfected a cinematic, hauntingly visceral approach to storytelling. He was making you feel the absolute weight of reality. You felt like you were there. Here's why Scarface is widely considered the ultimate master of storytelling. Most street rap storytellers in the early 1990s focused heavily on the action, the heist, the shootout, or the drug deal. But wait, where's the consequence? Scarface focused on the repercussion. He pioneered a hyper-realistic lens that explored the paranoia, the guilt, the depression, and trauma that accompanied a life of crime.
Yeah, as a kid, man, I was traumatized, man, by just different stuff I've seen over the years. You know, the first starting of my career, you know, every concert we had, somebody would get killed.
On the Geto Boys' iconic track, he gave hip-hop one of its most vivid depictions of post-traumatic stress disorder and mental illness. He didn't glorify the street life, he exposed how it had damaging effects on a person's psyche. Scarface is a genius at the opening line. In Mr. Scarface, if you listen to all three verses, you'll notice that each contain at least two things, a conflict as well as a consequence.
This song to me is a very underrated song from Scarface because if you listen to all three verses, in that song, he actually went from he was hustling and stopped hustling because the block got hot. And he like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna leave this motherfucking shit alone because I ain't trying to go to jail and all that shit. This shit hot right now. In the second verse, he like, all right, shit done cooled down. I'm about to come get my spot back, but some niggas was already there hustling. And he like, hold on, I know I've been going like 6 months, but this my shit forever. So now he gotta get into a whole shootout shit. He called Jay Prince and these niggas up. Jay came back with some niggas from the fifth ward. Motherfucking hit squad. He was going crazy and basically had to have a shootout to get his spot back.
This song is often considered to be one of the greatest storytelling songs in hip-hop history. Scarface tells the story of a young man released from prison who tries to walk a straight path, only to get pulled back into the streets and ultimately faces mortality. He describes an eerie deathbed scene with such quiet, devastating precision that the listener is forced to pay attention.
Wow.
Like I'm a fucking hybrid between Ice Cube, Chuck D, and Big Daddy Kane. I wanted to lyrically have a mean ass voice and tell a mean ass story. Lyrically Kane, you know, with a mean ass voice, Chuck and Cube tell a mean ass story. So I'm a hybrid between those three MCs, if I say so myself.
What separates Scarface from many lyricists is his absolutely control over pacing. If a rhyme scheme or a strict tempo didn't serve the emotion of the story he was telling, he would just stop rapping and talk. He would conversationalize his delivery, stretching across the beat, pause for emphasis, and catching up to the rhythm when the drama called for it. Scarface's characters are never purely evil villains or perfect heroes. They are deeply flawed humans simply trying to survive. Whether writing about a drug dealer, an addict, a grieving mother, or someone facing a spiritual crisis, he treated his characters with profound empathy. He tapped into many subjects or parts of society that people ignored and gave them a grounded human soul. He didn't just tell stories to entertain, he used storytelling as a mirror. His catalog stands as the blueprint for emotional honesty in rap music. So why is Scarface different? He creates believable characters. They aren't exaggerated. His pacing allows stories to breathe. His unmistakable voice sounds conversational instead of theatrical, and his lyrics focus on universal emotions like fear, regret, grief, and survival. Artists such as Jay-Z, Nas, Kendrick Lamar, and J. Cole have all spoken highly of Scarface's writing. His cinematic storytelling continues to influence a generation of lyricists. Many rappers have sold more records or had bigger hits. Few have painted pictures as vividly as Scarface. His songs aren't just music, they're cautionary tales, confessions, and movies told through a microphone. That's why many fans still consider him the greatest storyteller hip-hop has ever produced.